Emfuleni Local Municipality officials have been subpoenaed to appear before the Gauteng Legislature. This is to account for service delivery failures at the municipality. Residents in the area have been facing housing and billing challenges that the municipality has failed to resolve. Joining us now is Hassan Mako, the Emfuleni MMC for Finance. MMC, thank you so much for your time and for joining us this afternoon. So on Thursday, the Provincial Legislature's Standing Committee met to hear 8 long-standing petitions that have been submitted by the community, only of which one of those 8 has received a response. The committee chair, Vuyiswa Gentile, spoke about there being no accountable senior officials from Emfuleni to present or to respond to these 7 petitions from the community. Are you aware of this, MMC?
Well, good afternoon, and thank you so much for having me on your show. Look, we did receive an invitation to appear to the Petitions Committee. Well, unfortunately, at the time, we were hosting a local government summit in the area where we had invited various stakeholders, of which we were trying to resolve and partner with other stakeholders to resolve some of the service delivery challenges that we continue to face. It's unfortunate that we could not attend. However, that did not mean that we were undermining the Petitions Committee. And very soon, of course, after being subpoenaed, we will definitely attend.
Most certainly that you will attend when you are subpoenaed. But, I mean, MMC, this is quite a serious Petitions Committee that you needed to be a part of. I do understand the event that was held at the very same time. But some of these petitions date back as far as 2013, with certainly a lot of unresolved issues, especially with service delivery failures in Sebokeng, the relocation and the lack of services in Tshepisong, in Everton, a lot of issues that directly impact that same community that you were meeting with on that day.
And correctly so, as you put it, that some come back as far as 2013. And look, you would remember that in 2018, the government, national government and provincial government did put the municipality under administration. Some of the cases have been resolved, although not at the pace at which it is required, but some of them have been resolved. You would remember that there was ERVAT that was supposed to deal with the sewer challenges, and then came in the South African National Defence Force, which was also supposed to assist us. And as we speak, there is Section 63 of the Water Act that is being implemented. Those interventions are currently in place, although we are not happy with the pace, but we will respond to the committee to show some of the progress that has been made. You would remember that there was some sewer going into the river, and at the present moment, that is not happening anymore, which was one of the challenges that we faced back then in 2013.
So, MMC, what would you say is at the heart? What are the main factors that are contributing to the lack of services being given to the people of Emfuleni?
I'll give you an example. You remember that many projects in municipalities are self-funded. 90% of the money must come from municipalities. And at the present moment, as of last week, our collection rate as a municipality is sitting at 76%, of which the required collection rate is supposed to be 85%, which is a deficit of about 10%, which is close to R1 billion if I was supposed to adjust the budget. That on its own poses a challenge for us to deal with some of the service delivery backlogs. Of course, notwithstanding the issues of unemployment in the area, which contributes a lot to ratepayers not being able to pay for their services. But indeed, to be quite honest, the lack of payments from those that are able to pay is really, really hampering some of the services that we are supposed to be delivering to the community. And look, I'll also go a step further. Aging infrastructure, for us to get our infrastructure in order, we need about 7 billion. That is the money that we should be raising from our own municipal funds. And for now, this poses the challenges to us, as you know, that we are faced with high creditors in as far as the Eskom and rainwater is concerned. And to mitigate this, that we have established a special deal with some of the challenges speedily to resolve all the matters that we are faced with in as far as sewer is concerned. You know that we have established we've actually appointed ESCOM as an agency agreement to help us collect where we're supposed to collect as an agency, so that we're able to meet some of our service delivery obligations.
MMC, we kept losing you there a little bit, but you mentioned that your collection rate is only sitting at 76%, and you're losing out on close to R1 billion with regards to money that could be pumped back into the municipality for services to be rendered. Talk to us maybe about some of the LED programs that you have put in place within the municipality to ensure that there is some kind of economic activity that then could feed back in ensuring that you're able to deliver on those services.
We are firstly embarking on a rapid land release program, whereby we are going to release land to people that have an interest. And of course, this will attract investors, and this will also have some economic spin-offs. You would know that we have passed a report on the SEZ, Special Economic Zone, where billions and billions of investments will be coming through. And a step further, we would know that there are illegal activities happening in the municipality, such as illegal advertising and buildings that are being illegally built. We are looking into those areas to ensure that we are able to collect money from those that have done those illegal activities. And maybe it will also augment part of the monies that we are losing in as far as our budget is concerned.
Lastly, MMC, just as the MMC for finance and revenue in that municipality, and this being your personal assessment of the municipality, what do you think is their capacity of the municipality in resolving these issues?
Well, to be quite honest with you, at the time that we came in, the current administration, there was no enough capacity for us to deal with all these matters. We did not have senior directors in the departments, and recently we have appointed many of them, and now we're starting to crack the whip. As we speak now, we have been able to suspend about 24 officials, some who have been stealing diesel, some who have been selling grapes. And that is a sign to show that we are serious as a municipality in trying to give the residents what is it that they deserve.
All right. MMC Hassan Mako, thank you so much for your time and for joining us this afternoon. We look forward to hearing from when you are subpoenaed in terms of what your plan is as a municipality in ensuring that you turn the Emfuleni municipality around. Thank you so much for your time.